From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play is to the air. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up 2nd down. Now a give to Akers, running left.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about real power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. Great try at that 1st down.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Once again, it's Akers. And he's brought down for a loss.
You felt at the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a 1st down.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And they're going to take over possession. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll do what he can. That carry gets to the 35-yard line. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Stafford to throw. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Lone back gets the handoff. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
He easily had the yardage for a 1st, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They give it to him again. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Second and 3. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. From the red zone now. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Back to the air we go on 2nd. Stafford. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing is Stafford on third. The throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Now Stafford again. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Ball and defender run to the exact same time there. So it's second down coming up.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Second and 10 now. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First down from the red zone. Dialing up a receiver screen. Touchdown, Tennessee. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Stafford to throw again on second. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Amani Hooker has it. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Here's Sly to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans drive out to an early 14-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. He fields it from the 8. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10. After the pick, Stafford back to the air. That's on target, Puka Nacua. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On the move, past the 40. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
It's second down and 10.
They fake the handoff now. Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, here comes Spears. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He finds OBJ. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 34. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's the rookie from Auburn. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 a multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here comes Spears. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Complete. It's Akers. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Now looking to throw. He finds Okonkwo for the grab. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So before... We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Throwing now off play action. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
From the gun, here's Akers. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Into the hands of Okonkwo. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Trying it left side with Akers. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Titans now lead by 10. Here's Slide to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Titans drive their lead to 11. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Stafford. Completed over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Taking a deep shot here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. It's going to be a punt of 46 yards. And the Titans will get set to take over. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That one's caught along the left sideline. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
He'll throw again on 2nd down. Okonkwo brings it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Still sticking with the passing game. It is caught left side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Titans will have a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Called in left side. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second down now, 7 to go. They'll throw it again. He's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a 3-possession game. Here's Sly to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans push their lead to 18. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Stafford from the gun. This will be caught by Adams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you can do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further insult to injury.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Rams in an unenviable 3rd and pretty far. Back now, pressure on its way. He's got the hook up to Adams. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Roger McCreary brings him down that time.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
They fake the handoff now. Stafford working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Stafford now. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. Stafford gonna go on 4th. And they give to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
To throw it on 1st down. He's got the hook up to Akers. And that's good for a gain of 5. Stop made by Braden Fisk.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They've got a man in motion. They are throwing it again. Brought in by Burks. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 43, he's going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get more points to end a lopsided first half. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Titans grow their lead yet again. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. This return starts at the 5. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Throwing now, Stafford. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it.
When coaches discuss their favorite plays of a game, I guarantee you this one's going to be on it. Not just because of the catch, but because of the effort to go lay out and bring in an off-target throw.
Across the 45 and still going. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 23. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion.
It's an LA touchdown. Cardi now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams make it an 18-point game. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
2nd and 10 now. Complete. It's Akers. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big plays, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Stafford to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Finds a man right side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 from the 41. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's out in the clear. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Escapes out to the left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Here's the handoff. Big gap up the middle. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Gonna keep this one and go. And he's brought down for a loss.
Ooh-wee, Kate. No secrets there, no subterfuge. You can look that up in the dictionary. They lined up like it was a sneak, drove it forward, and absolutely outmanned and outgunned at the point of attack.
3rd and goal, it's Stafford. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Cardi now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams make it an 11-point ball game. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, here comes Spears. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's complete inside the 35. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Into the hands of Okonkwo. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. Now a handoff for Akers. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. An 8-yard pickup, and now it's 2nd and goal.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Titans lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Here's Slide to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans push their lead to 18. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Fielded at the 7. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. First and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Hits his running back. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Akers. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. We'll see what they come. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gets this to OBJ. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5. Looking for a throw here. He lets one fly deep downfield. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Running this one left. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A great play defensively. They forced a loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it. Titans aggressive in defending the pass here. They're in dime. 3rd down coming. Stafford from the gun. It's caught. Ferguson. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Throwing now on first down. Stafford. Ferguson there to bring it in. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. All set up now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Put the body on the line for his team. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately?
And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. Cardi now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams make it an 11-point ball game. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Akers. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
From the 26 on 2nd down. That finds Burks, complete. Jukes one defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now after the play, an injured man down there. Trainers headed out to take a look. Yeah, it's Traylon Burks who's shaken up. To throw here on 1st down. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Kader Kohou.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Trying again following the sack. Chased out to his right. He'll get this one to Adams. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll get 18 yards there. And it brings up an LA 1st down. To throw, Stafford. Buys time, rolling right. Puts his body on the line, and he got it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Stafford now on 1st down. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Back to the air we go on second. Stafford. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. And he has the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams now within one score in the fourth. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, here we go. Huge play for the Rams, going for two. And he's got it. That gets him two and puts them within a field goal here late. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. On the return, here comes Spears. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Dumped off to his running back. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Titans holding on to a field goal lead. Offense to the line for second down. Back to throw. Completed to his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Complete. It's Akers. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here he is to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Here's Akers up the middle. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They kick the running back in motion. He'll look to throw it. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. He'll throw it. He connects downfield on 4. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. What a play to beat the defense on 4th down. It's 23 yards and a first.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent. When you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal. So this winds up a win for the Titans. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott.